Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Blaster. Blast you with the truth, aka Prophet Howard. A lot of y'all, you don't know when you hear it from a prophet. You don't know what a prophet looks like. There's no particular look for a prophet. But when I have something that I believe the Most High wants me to share, I just put it on here. My video quality improved over time, but I just put it on here. And those of you who don't know, I had a channel on YouTube. I started on YouTube in 2008. My channel is still up, but I can't get into it. It kind of goes hand in hand with what I'm talking about. Playing the victim. How a lot of people love to play the victim. These young guys, they here in the Milwaukee area, they like to steal cars. And when they get caught, they want to cry. They want to bring up this, that. Oh, I promise I'm never going to do it again. And then 2 weeks later, they come back again for the same thing. Just like they play the victim. Oh, well, he comes from a troubled background. Listen, even if a person is suffering from mental illness, then they should be watched heavily. Like they shouldn't. If a person is suffering from mental illness, then they need guardianship. They need someone to watch them and to make sure that they don't get hurt or hurt anyone else. You don't put a person whom you claim is suffering from mental illness back around the masses. But see, that's what happens a lot of times when somebody that's young or small does something violent. They're given the opportunity to do something else violent because their parents, and sometimes them, and sometimes those that are judging their actions, allow victimhood to come into play. And I want to talk mainly about religious women on this particular, what I'm finna say. There's a lot of women who, they don't respect their husbands. They're not attracted to their husband. They don't want to have sex with their husband. They don't want their husbands. But yet, the minute things go wrong, everything is his fault. It's him. He's the reason. When the actuality is some of these women have big mouths. They're not wise in their mouth, which creates problems. Other things create problems too. But when something fails, before you allow victimhood to come into play, you have to look at both sides. You have to look at what caused the demise. That's the logical way of looking at things. But people don't do that though. If a marriage goes bad, if a husband cheats, it's always his fault. If a husband has a little side piece or does this or has a little wife on the side, it's always his fault. It's always his fault. Never mind that Eve ate the fruit first. It's always his fault. That's victim. That's playing the victim. Just like there are women. And mainly, probably more than likely, this probably more with the so-called Christian women with this. They will literally push their husbands away, hoping that he does something so they can get rid of him without their character coming into question. And that is evil. And anybody that's doing that in a secret in their heart and mind, that person can't be close to God. They can't be close to God. When you are malicious like that, that's from the devil. They want you to cheat. They want you to leave. They want you out the way because they really want fresh meat. They want to be sweated. They want people to chase them. They want gifts. They want somebody to be like what they think, not knowing that they are not satisfiable. Because even if they get a guy that they think they want 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, 15 years down the line, now he is not going to be good enough either. Because the problem is them. Victim, trying to play the victim. You got people that get caught trying to climb through your window and you shoot them. Oh, I was only playing. It was a prank. How is it a prank? Oh, I just wanted to take his car for a ride. He didn't have to shoot me. Well, I wasn't trying to rob him. I was just asking him for some change. Victim, victim, victim. Oh, Trump don't want people to have Social Security. Victim. How long did you have to work in your life and get your money together? Oh, he hate black people. Trump brought this virus here. Victimhood, 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 victimhood. When you see people talking like this, your best bet is just to get away from around them, man. Like, why would you let somebody influence the way that you think that plays the victim? If you play the victim, you are discredited in my mind until you stop doing it. But people allow people who play the victim. You flirted around first. You text that dude first. You committed adultery first. And now, when everything else goes bad, he not respecting me. Oh, but you were respecting him. The stuff that you were doing and saying, though. But you tell your sisters, your cousins, your aunts, where's Rick? What happened? Oh, we got divorced. Well, he had erectile dysfunction. Oh, did he? Did he have erectile dysfunction, or were you lazy? You didn't want to do the things that he liked. Victim. If a guy is masculine, the worst thing you could do is talk slick to him. That's the absolute worst thing you could do is talk slick to him. If a guy is ambitious, the worst thing you could do is talk down on his vision. Come on, man. Some of this stuff is common sense, man. But then, everything is his fault. It's his fault. Stuff go bad, it's his fault. Flip side with women. She got tired of him not working. He won't work. Oh, man, she just, she talking about, I ain't want to work. She ain't want to work either. How are you dependent on women? You playing the victim. Oh, well, these white people won't give me a job because of my criminal record. You playing the victim, man. You playing the victim. Once you start waking up, if you were a person that had a lot of friends, you ain't gonna have a lot of friends. Get used to it. Get used to it. And don't you dare let people influence you that play the victim. Let's say you're a young guy, you're trying to find some girls. And all the girls you looking at, they all play the victim or have been victimized. You need to look elsewhere. Because even if they get with you, there ain't going to be nothing but problems. That's how this whole free agent lifestyle, all this stuff, that's how this stuff was born. This stuff wasn't born because people are doing right. This stuff is born because people are doing wrong and people have gotten wiser. And people are saying, I ain't gonna make that mistake again. So they hear people that's describing people that they know to a T. People play the victim. It's like especially when you're a believer, when you believe in the Most High, when you play the victim, you just came out from under his spirit. You just came. Don't get me wrong. People do wrong other people. But it's for you to find your niche, to find what you need to do and make separations. Like every job, you're not going to retire from every job you get. Every person you date, every person you met, you're not going to be with them forever. So when stuff go wrong, don't play the victim. Tell the truth like an adult.